morning, everybody. My name is Thomas Burns, and I'm going to give you a quick 90-second history lesson about spirit cakes. So we started in January 2013. Before then, I had been doing all kind of cakes as a hobby during the holiday season, just selling them for Thanksgiving and Christmas. But we made it a full-time, me and my wife made it a full-time business starting in January. Our concept was to only sell at fairs and festivals, because we started this with basically zero budget, and so it's always been bake only when we get an order. But with fairs and festivals, we wanted to test that market out. Also, in the beginning, all the cakes were named after jazz artists. So every cake was either Miles Davis, Nina Simone, Louis Armstrong, but we ran into royalty issues and the cost of that, so we eliminated that real quick. I made a lot of mistakes in the past 4 years, but we were able to keep the company alive for these reasons. The cakes are unique, and the reason what makes the cakes unique is not just that they're liquor infused, but the story behind it. People buy these because it's a party, it's exciting, it's sexy, it's fun, and of course, the way they taste. They're extremely moist, a lot of flavor in the cake, designed for grown folks. So when you just say grown folks, everybody has a different take on what that means to them. So that's what's kind of the thing. And then the other thing that's worked for us is wholesale versus retail. So we focus on going after companies like catering firms, hotels, company cafeterias, and any organization that is selling food to employees on a daily basis. That's really been working for us. 2013, we're starting in our home. We moved into a commercial kitchen in 2015. And at that point, we're able to take it to another level. One of my really good associates kind of explained it this way. We've proven that we can sell cake. We've proven that. We've proven that we can do it day in and day out, consistently providing a great product. The next phase is to prove that we can take this beyond Sacramento and make this really make money for the company. Our way of doing this is with these three accounts: Lori's Gifts, Bon Appetit Management Company, and Diablo Foods, which is representation of specialty grocery stores. Our best target audience so far has been these kind of accounts because they order on either a weekly or monthly basis. And taking Lori's Gifts as an example, they have over 300 locations nationwide. When we want to get into Oregon, we want to go into Southern California, we want to get into Dallas, Texas, they already have 10, 20, or 30 locations in that area. Because we've developed a good relationship with Lori's Gifts, oh, by the way, and they operate the gift shops in hospitals. We're able to have a relationship, get those accounts, so it's like a foothold, and we're already generating some revenue once we move into a new territory. With Bon Appetit, they manage the entire cafeteria for large corporations or for hospitals. As you saw on the other slides, some of our bigger accounts. Our goal is to get more revenue from each one of those. A quick example is Tesla will order $80 to $90 worth of the mini and super mini cakes, and they'll be gone in 4 or 5 days. Stanford Graduate Business School will only order $30 worth of the super mini cakes, and it takes 5 or 6 days to go. We want to develop a system to have more consistency and more volume with our existing accounts. With Diablo Foods or specialty grocery stores, that's where the full-size cake in that kind of container and the super mini cakes are really doing well. We do anywhere from $200 to $400 a week with specialty grocery stores, and there's 2,000 just in California. So our focus is going to be really going after those targets. The other really critical target audience for us, of course, are independent multi-unit restaurants, and of course our retail sales. Now, retail is all online or at festivals. We don't have a retail store. We don't really want a retail store. It's something we could be open to, But because the commercial kitchen aspect lowers our cost of operating. When they taste, they buy. Our way of going after sales is face-to-face direct sales. Working with social media, working with email, telemarketing, all those complement, but we really need to get in front of our customers with our product for them to really buy. The way we do that is by doing big food shows. The Winter Fancy Food Show, the Western Food Service Expo, and the one really focusing on colleges and universities is our best way of growing. Oh, sorry. So just a quick rundown. 2017, last year we did 65,000. We project to do over 120 this year. 2018, we should double that. Same with 2019 and 2020. This is just a quick representation of the basic expenses versus our volume we think we'll project over the next 4 years. This is showing you what we plan to generate from each location. And this is what we're looking for immediately. And this is our complete list. Most of everything here and on this slide is right here. We also have summer cakes, strawberry daiquiri, peach champagne, and we come up with different things. And then for the holidays, we have a rum raisin, pumpkin spice, tequila cranberry, and something else I forget right now. And our value and our core mission is we're a minority, small business. We want to utilize those certifications to also go into airlines, hotels, Fortune 1,000 firms that really believe in working with minority small businesses also. Thank you.
So Thomas, the first question we like to ask presenters is, how can this community help you?
The main thing I'm looking for is my own building. Right now, I'm doing a sublease. It's a great space. It's the kitchen and the oven is huge, so I can do a lot from there, but I don't control. So if the landlord or the person I'm paying into has an issue or there's a problem, I don't have a representative. But if I have my own building, then I have a little more control.
Do you want to own the building or you want to lease a building?
Ideally,
Own the building. Okay. We've got a seat here. We've got a couple seats over there. Okay, so I'll open it up for general questions.
yes.
In 2 weeks, we're having an office atmosphere with commercial real estate. Might be helpful. It's like free 30 minutes with them, and I can help you set that up if you're interested.
That's it. Yes.
You said that when they taste, they buy. And you like the direct face-to-face sales, which I love as well. I think that's a great method. And then you said social media that you're utilizing. So how do you go from marketing from social media to getting that face-to-face content?
So right now we have a Facebook page with 1,000 fans on our Spirit Cakes Facebook page. I do a lot of promoting on that page. What's also Google. So we're kind of high on Google. When you type in rum cake or spirit cake, it comes up pretty quickly. That's about the extent of it right now. I use it to show people our reviews. We have a lot of positive reviews on social media. So if they're asking about our reputation or the quality of the product, I point them there. But there's a lot more that can be done. One of the ideas that I haven't even tried to implement yet is the Where's Waldo type of thing, Where's Spirit Cakes. Because I'm in 15 different either universities or company cafeterias with 1,000 to 5,000 people there, I'm only getting a small bit of that traffic as customers. So one way to try to generate more is to create a Where Spirit Cakes kind of thing. So if you're at lunch and you get a Spirit Cakes and you know about it, you could take a picture of it, post it, and then we can reward you in some type of way. And then that's a Where Spirit Cakes at Tesla. using hashtags and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how to go about that right now. Yes.
How do you get the connections within those big companies, like Tesla or wherever it might be? I think I saw VMware and all that stuff. How do you get those connections?
I started by just doing a cold call walk-up. I just brought, just like taking my box, put a bunch of cakes in there, and just walked up and to the receptionist and asked, can I talk to the chef or executive director? I was able to get in there, gave them the cakes, they loved it. They told me all about what Bon Appetit is, because at that time I didn't even know. I didn't realize that all of those companies here and in the Bay Area, they don't want to pay the cost of hiring chefs, the service people, all the equipment, buying all the food. They basically write one check a month to Bon Appetit. And there's several companies that compete with them. There's Guggenheimer, there's some of the names missing right now. So I just happened to go into, my first account was Brocade. And from Brocade, I learned about Bon Appetit. I learned they have a small business component. I have to be certified as a farm-to-fork vendor. I went through an application process. Once that was approved, then they let everybody know I exist, but I still had to go visit them, each business, to get the business. And it's been working. Plus, I'm a sales rep I started year 2000 with my first company, and that's what it was doing, outside sales.
Excellent job, first of all.
Thank you.
Laura mentioned what could we do to help, and besides obviously the 50,000 machine push us in building, what else did you need, and kind of who you have right now, what's their core kind of company?
In terms of who are my team right now?
Yeah.
So I have a fan of the company who also has a web, so they're responsible for my website, 123 Target Marketing out of LA. We've worked together for many years. But their focus really is on building a website and doing some social media marketing. But there's more that can be done. I'm okay in the CPA area. I have a great barter relationship with my CPA. I give them customer appreciation gifts. So every time they have an account or an issue, they just call me, tell me the name and address, and I deliver a thank you cake to them. And so we work together well there. I have a telemarketer. I need more salespeople because I am the salesperson. I'm the part-time baker. I finally got a full-time baker, and we work well together. But I have to be there when baking is taking place. At some point, I want to be able to just know everything is being done, and I can then focus on other things. A dedicated social media expert to handle the Facebook, I don't even have a Twitter account. I don't even do Pinterest or Instagram. I don't do any of that because it would take me away from my core focus.
Yeah. Let's talk after that.
Okay. Any other questions? Yes.
I have a question. Is there any special meals allergies that you provide for?
I have gluten-free cakes. I have liquor-free cakes. Yeah, so I have gluten-free, vegan, and liquor-free. It's a smaller menu,
Yes.
but I do have some. So I believe I have 4 gluten-free cakes, 5 or 6 vegan cakes, and then the liquor-free, I only offer like 3 different flavors.
That's very great because it's some other companies.
Now,
Plant-based.
the gluten-free don't work well with the super minis. They just don't rise the same. So it doesn't, but the full size and the minis, they do work well.
Do we get to taste them?
Yes. I didn't want to take the time to hand everything out, but please feel free to.
What do they cost?
Okay, so the super minis are on a retail price anywhere from $2 to $2.50. The mini cakes from $3.50 to $5, and the full size cake would be from, if I'm doing a really big special, $20 up to $35. That's retail. Wholesale level, $1.25 for the super mini, $2 to $2.50 for the mini, and $14 for the full size.
Great, how are you?
My goal is to make sure my wholesale accounts can make money. Yeah. The other thing that I do that I think is helped me to stay in business is I deal directly. I don't go through a distributor. I could, but there's too much of a cost that I have to take. If I'm doing $1.25 for the super mini, I have to sell it to the distributor for like 75, 80 cents, so they can sell it for $1.25. So at some point, it might be beneficial depending on how much volume they can offer me, but for right now, dealing direct to my wholesale accounts is the best way to go. Oh, vehicle. Looking for a nice delivery van. Any other questions?
Just out of curiosity, how do people order for Christmas cakes or holiday cakes?
For retail, right?
Yeah, retail. If
Right.
I were interested in 5 cakes because I'm having a party, how would I get it? Delivered to me, or would I go to a point of sale?
Either one of those. So we bake out of a restaurant called the Waffle Corner Restaurant. It used to be Marie Callender's. When Marie Callender's closed in 2011, this other guy took over, turned it into Waffle Corner, but the back area was completely untouched. So I took it over, cleaned it up, and did a lot of things. So you can come to the Waffle Corner to pick up your order, but you can also order online. Most of the people either call me, email me, or they use the website. The website it's a good website in terms of information. It's not as friendly placing an order as I'd like. But what happens is they go there, they have a question, they just email me or call me.
Have you ever tried shipping your cakes? Like, do you
Yes.
get outside orders from out of state?
Yes. So for out of state, the only one that's really worked half the time is FedEx. And you still have to get it there within 2 days. It's extremely expensive, and I don't do a lot of out-of-state orders. In-state, I use Golden State Overnight. They're very inexpensive, they're very reliable, and that works well. Yes.
So there's a chain business called Nothing But
Nothing but cakes.
Bundt Cakes. Do you consider them a competitor at all?
No. Well, so they're completely retail.
Uh-huh.
They don't focus on wholesale. They have the full-size Bundt like I do. They have the mini, they don't have the super mini. They have 9 flavors, but they only have a cream cheese frosting for all of them. Mine are just very different. But the main thing is, we're wholesale, they're retail. I do retail, but it's not my focus,
Uh-huh.
where that is their core.
So who would be like your dream customer?
Oh, Dutch Bros.
Dutch Brothers?
Dutch Bros. Well, they call themselves Dutch Bros. But
Oh, okay.
yes, they have 300-something locations, all on the West Coast. Headquarters is in Grant Pass, Oregon. In the last 5 years, they've opened up another, I want to say 10 or 12 locations here in Sacramento, Northern California. I want to present to them, hopefully in 30 days. My way of making that happen is to get the managers of each one of the locations excited about it. One way to do that is to deliver a bunch of free cake and show them, because if you guys know about Dutch Bros, they have what's called a secret menu. So if you go to the website, there's like 70 different coffees that they make, but when you go to the drive-thru, there's only 8 or 9 available. So my cakes marry perfect with some of the things they do. And I can create private label cakes just for them. So I think it'd be a win-win with the super mini for them. That would be an ideal account. Another ideal account would be a hotel chain. I just landed Embassy Suites in Burlingame. They placed their first order a week ago. If I can get all of the Embassy Suites to add my cakes to their menu, like this one's getting ready to do, that would be a really great account too.
Do you know who Chris Johnson is?
That's the 3rd time I've heard his name presented to me in 2 weeks.
Okay, so he made the rapid ramen
Right.
cooker, and part of what he did was he got into a local Walmart, he just worked with a local Walmart store. And I'm not saying you should go in Walmart,
Mhm.
but then he, once that store was buying from him, he would tell people, I'm in Walmart. And they're like, whoa, you're in Walmart. You know, it was like, it was the same thing with Embassy Suites. It's like you tell people, hey, I'm in Embassy Suites. They don't know that it's just one, they think it's more, but it might get you an audience.
That's my role with
Yeah.
universities. I tell them I'm in Stanford, I'm in Mills College, I'm in UOP. So when I talk to Berkeley and all the other colleges, hopefully that gets me in the door. And then from there, it's just making the sale.
Well, he'd be an interesting guy for you to meet. He's from Sacramento.
Definitely.
So, yeah. Other questions? Oh, what's your number one top seller?
Well, so the coconut rum is one of our best sellers,
Uh-huh,
but so is the red velvet Kahlua,
uh-huh,
and so is the chocolate Kahlua. But in the last month, our new seasonal or summer favorite, strawberry daiquiri, has been killing it.
uh-huh.
And I don't think I have that. I do have I have the peach champagne, banana rum. Oh, I do have the strawberry daiquiri right here. Coconut, orange rum, red velvet Kahlua, Irish cream spice cake, cherry vodka. So,
And
I should get it before they all run out.
alcohol all cooks out,
so the
right?
alcohol content cooks out because I add it to the batter, so it bakes out. However, I do add some liquor to the glazes, except the ones with cream cheese. So I don't add liquor to cream cheese.
So you'd have to eat a lot of pasta to
You
get
have
your
to
buzz,
do a
right?
lot. Another great area that I haven't even talked about yet are nightclubs.
Oh,
I think the super minis would be great for nightclubs.
mhm.
But I think oh, yes.
Statement, I have tasted them and they are really good.
I
I went to a
appreciate
party, a New Year's party, and they were there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've delivered to the state capitol several times. I've delivered to a lot of different companies. I've done a lot of festivals and events here in Sacramento in the last 4 years.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much, Thomas.